CWI. As we finish up the 7 o'clock hour, we're doing it in a big way by talking about the Des Moines Film Society. We have co-founder Ben Godar and Andy Brody joining us this morning, and you guys have a huge event happening.
This is exciting.
This week. So talk about the Des Moines Film Society. What's this all about?
Absolutely. Well, Des Moines Film Society, it's a new nonprofit film arts organization we're founding here in Des Moines.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, our mission is kind of multi-pronged. First one is programming, bring great film programming to Des Moines, special events, guest speakers, all kinds of stuff like that. And then ultimately, we're also interested in film education, you know, promoting so folks know more about film and supporting local filmmakers as well.
We're going to hang out.
So is this a local thing? Is this we're trying to make Iowa more, you know, beautiful to other filmmakers and saying, hey, you need to come and shoot here? What's this all about?
Well, I mean, in terms of growing the local filmmaking community, I think there's certainly, you know, potential for that. But our focus is really on Des Moines and trying to create a great arts organization here in Des Moines.
Well, and I really want to talk about this event too, because Thursday night, Metropolis. If you folks haven't seen Metropolis, classic. I mean, it's something. It's required viewing. Now, this clip, I was looking at this clip. It's maybe not the most dynamic clip, but look at that. Okay, most expensive film ever made when it was released, directed by Fritz Lang, who actually ended up coming to America and having a career over here in film noir. But at the time, cost. It was 5 million German marks, but I think it was around $1 million American at the time, wasn't it? It was the most expensive film ever made. Hundreds of actors in it, and it's a fascinating movie. It's all about what happens when industrial age meets humanity and the real cost and toll it has. And what you folks are doing, you're going to show it at Hoyt Sherman Place with a live orchestra?
Yeah, well, it's a group called Alloy Orchestra, and Andy's a little more equipped probably to talk about Alloy and kind of tell you about them.
Yeah, well, we've done the show. We've had Alloy in Iowa and Iowa City a few years, and this year it's the first time in Des Moines. So they've played all over the world at the Louvre, the Lincoln Center, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. But this will be their first ever Des Moines show. Roger Ebert called them the best in the world at accompanying silent film. So they create live, original, new scores for classic films.
There were so many ways that the silent film directors would try to bring their films to life. They used to paint the frames. They used to bring in musicians. So this and seeing it at Hoyt Sherman Place, it has such history to it.
It's beautiful.
I can't wait for this event. It's what, Thursday night?
Thursday night, 7 o'clock. It's going to be really tremendous. It always gets a standing ovation, so we urge people to come out for it. If you like movies or music or just really cool cultural events, the Hoyt's the place to be Thursday night.
How long is this movie?
2+ hours. Yeah, this is the complete Metropolis. So over the years, they've found additional footage and additional footage. At this point, there's only a few more minutes left, but they're calling this the complete Metropolis that was restored a few years ago.
And for those of you, I mean, we had the film reviewers on earlier, but you're going to see, when you see this movie Metropolis, a lot of the pioneering techniques of motion picture, a lot of miniature works that are in Metropolis. They actually do a thing, I forget, the Schuften process. I had to write it down because I was going to forget. They do this thing where they take mirrors and they reflect people in, so they're actually acting in miniature sets. My buddy Evil Ted builds miniatures. He worked on The Fifth Element and all that kind of stuff, and he's the one who told me about Metropolis when I was back in LA. I had to see it. Anyway, if you haven't seen Metropolis, Thursday night at Hoyt Sherman, this is a big deal.
And how does this fit in? Because you said Des Moines Film Society is kind of a new, up-and-coming nonprofit. How does this event fit into what you guys are trying to accomplish?
Well, this is our launch event, and you know, we had the opportunity. Alloy was out on tour, had this date available that we could get him here in Des Moines, and we said, you know, let's start this organization off with a big event. You know, let's go big. Let's go Hoyt Sherman. Bring in these, you know, amazing touring musicians. Really put on this show that's going to be memorable. So that's kind of what we want to do with the show, is just kind of say, hey, here's who we are, and this is the kind of you know, presentation, and this is the kind of event you can expect from us. And obviously there'll be more in the future, and we've got some things kind of, you know, a few things set, a few things in the works already. But this is the launch event, and so we're hoping to see as many people there as we can.
If people want to attend, what do they do?
Well, they can go to our website, DesMoinesFilm.org, or go to the Hoyt Sherman site. There's a ticket link there. You can get them at the Hoyt box office or through Ticketmaster. And there's a reserved seating, or we have a VIP ticket with a post-show reception. It's going to be really nice, a lot of fun. So,
is there popcorn?
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be popcorn at the Hoyt. I don't think they allow that.
There is beer from Founders Brewing Company.
Oh, well, there you go.
Our co-presenting sponsor.
By the way, that's Des Moines. No popcorn, but there's beer.
Yeah.
There's beer. So if people are hearing this for the first time, because I think there's a lot of people excited about film study here in Des Moines and using our beautiful locations and the talent that we have
Well,
here.
let me tell you, yeah, we did a movie here. Jackie was in it and did an amazing job. But it's amazing how many people come together. If you get artistically involved in Des Moines, boy, people get excited about it. We filmed in the Capitol, for goodness sakes.
Absolutely. No, there's and you know, I lived out in LA as well, and that's one thing I love in Des Moines is the creative community here just feels so much more connected, and it's less of kind of everybody's off in their own little silos and everything. And we're really and we've reached out to the other theaters, film organizations in town and everything. I mean, we're a nonprofit. We really want to kind of connect everybody and be a resource for everybody. So.
Well, one thing I learned quickly in Los Angeles, say you're getting a shoot together, you want to film at a location, they've already been burned. They may have gotten 10 grand on the last shoot, but you know what, the grip bashed the windows in and da-da-da. And here, there is a sense of the people who live here are not going anywhere. These are not fly-by-nighters. So there's that extra care in where they shoot, the relationships they make. I learned it right away. So Des Moines Film Society, very excited what you guys are doing.
But if people are excited, they're hearing this, they're going to meet you guys here this Thursday.
Absolutely.
A great big event. Please don't miss it. Do they just contact you? They're like, we want to be a part of this. What do they do if they're really getting excited about what they're hearing?
Absolutely. And people have already been reaching out, which is great. And folks who want to, Andy and I'm Ben at DesMoinesFilm.org. Andy's Andy at DesMoinesFilm.org.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. Send us an email, and of course we'll be there Thursday night. Feel free to stop up, say hi.
We have a newsletter too weekly that goes out that Ben is editing. You can sign up for on our website, and that's covering all the film events happening in Des Moines, new openings. I just came back from the Telluride Film Festival in Colorado, so this week I had a report on some of the early stuff I saw there that'll be coming to theaters. So get on that email list if you're interested in film in Des Moines and what's going on. That's a good resource that we're growing. So.
Wow.
My buddy John Putsch directs all the big shows, Cougar Town, etc., Scrubs. He has shown his movies at the Des Moines Film Festival here, the Wild Rose that Kim Busby puts on. And he'd been here before I moved here, and I said, John, what's this Des Moines about? He goes, there's some stuff going on you would be surprised by. And one thing he kept saying is the culture, the group who gets involved in culture here are passionate about it, and it's more than just there's an event going on. It has to do with city pride, and anyway, we're very excited what you guys are doing.
Yeah, very excited about this. Hope to have you guys back on again as it really gets up and running. But remind everybody, if they want to get in right off the bat, this great event is happening this Thursday
night. That's right. Metropolis.
So, Metropolis. Don't miss it with this amazing orchestra. Alloy. It's a treat to have them in town, so enjoy.
Yeah, they're amazing. So definitely.
There you go. Go get tickets. Sign up for the newsletter. Great things happening from these guys and with our community when it comes to the film.